We've all read in science textbooks that billions of years ago there was a primordial soup of chemicals that over those billions of years combined and recombined, and from these random chemical reactions, the first cells emerged. And we call this abiogenesis, life coming from non-life. Now, Dr. Sarfati, I know that you have a PhD in chemistry from an accredited secular university. You've written some of the best-selling creation books of all time. So to start off, talk to us about chemical evolution. Is this the same as abiogenesis and the origin of life?
Well, first of all, I want to say that the best-selling creation book is the Bible. Okay. Now, yes, I am a PhD chemist, and in fact, some of what I've done in the lab actually is very relevant to what we're talking about. Now, abiogenesis is also called chemical evolution. In fact, that's an official title in many scientific papers, even academic departments with the title chemical evolution. And it's the idea that life came from non-living chemicals. But in my experience, the chemistry goes in the wrong direction in many different respects.
Okay, and we'll get into that a little bit further on. But also some people will say that the issue of life's origin is separate from evolution, and evolution doesn't need to account for it. What do you say to that?
Well, I mean, that would be news to many of the biology textbooks around the evolutionary biology textbooks, which often have a discussion of the origin of first life. You read Richard Dawkins, famous atheist and evolutionist. He would always discuss origin of the first life in his evolutionary propaganda books, okay? And the general theory of evolution as defined by G.A. Kerr from Southampton University, who's an evolutionary biologist. Well, he's dead now, but he defined the general theory of evolution as the theory that all living things evolved from a single-cell creature which itself came from an inorganic form, i.e. non-living chemicals. And also to have evolution, Darwinian type evolution starting with natural selection. Natural selection is defined as differential reproduction, which really means this thing is fitter than this thing, therefore this thing will leave more offspring. So what you need to have something, these two things that will reproduce. So you must explain where that those reproducing things came from. Otherwise, Darwinian evolution is dead on the starting block and materialism is dead in the water.